Hey guys, and welcome to this review of Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, starring Cara Delevigne and Dane DeHaan as Sergeant Laureline and Major Valerian respectively. This review, as always, will contain spoilers, so if you do not wish to know my opinion of the film or parts of the plot, please feel free to stop this video now. For those of you who stuck around, thanks for doing so. Let's get started. This movie starts with a montage in 1975, which then goes to the year 2020, 2031, and 2150. This montage shows the construction over the course of 175 years of the Alpha Intergalactic Space Station. The members of the station throughout the montage are welcoming people from other ethnicities as well as other races of non-human or alien species. However, when the space station got big enough, it was a threat to Mother Earth as we knew it, which meant that the people on Earth had to use all of their resources to push this space station out of the Earth's gravitational pull and orbit and send it towards the Magellan Current in another part of space. The movie then fast forwards 400 years and shows us the beings on a planet called Mule in the constellation QN34. These beings are called pearls, and they live off of the land on a place that looks much like Earth, but is nothing but beach in the scenes that we see. The main thing that the pearls do is to collect pearls from the equivalent of our ocean to give back twice a year to the planet what the planet has given to the pearls. When we first meet these characters, they greet each other with what I can only assume, when translated into English, means hello. The pronunciation that they use for this in their language is Valerian. They are a very peaceful race of beings that have lived for centuries, generations, millennia on this planet called Mule, until one day their world was destroyed by a war that was started on the Alpha Station, the Alpha Intergalactic Space Station, as I mentioned earlier. This war was unknown to these creatures called pearls, and the survivors sought refuge on a space vehicle that had crash landed onto their planet, which is the only way that the survivors were able to, survive and thrive and continue their existence on a secret part of the Alpha Space Station. Now we find out as we go along that the commander of the Alpha Space Station knew that there was intelligent life on the planet below, where they were fighting another species from the Alpha Space Station, and yet he decided to go ahead and blow up the enemy's spaceships anyways and destroy the planet. He also knew that where the pearls were staying on the Alpha Space Station was a safe place. However, he wanted to get rid of them to cover up his mistake, and therefore declared that one section of the Alpha Space Station near the center of the station itself was radioactive, had unbreathable air, and had sent not only robots but also human troops in, and none of them came back, and none of the human troops came back alive. We do see the pearls throughout the film, and although they are a peaceful race, they do know how to defend themselves, and they do so against the commander. Now, Major Valerian, played by Dane DeHaan, and his partner Sergeant Laureline, played by Cara Delevigne, are the two that have to put everything right and make things straight again between the Alpha Space Station and the pearls. Now, the pearls have lost their entire planet, so in the end, the pearls create a holographic, if you will, version of their planet and the beach that they were living on, so that they might continue to live in peace Between the time that the Pearl's planet of Mule was destroyed and they created a holographic version of the planet Mule, there is a lot of action, adventure, and plotline that goes on. 98 to 99% of this film, as I heard in an interview, was on a green screen background. Outside of the human characters, a lot of the alien characters that you see are all CGI, which means that the actors, when filming, were acting against either a prop or a human stand-in or nothing. And they were all acting on green screen. There was very little that was done either on location or on an actual set. I really liked and appreciated the visual effects in this film. They really completely told the story, and if nothing else, added to the storyline. Cara and Dane did an amazing job acting against these creatures that didn't exist, and Dane did an amazing job voicing over one of the creatures that, of course, he wasn't portraying, but in the movie itself, he was a character where you didn't see Dane's face, you saw the other character. And of course, Sergeant Laureline had to save Major Valerian a couple of times throughout the film, as well as the other way around of Major Valerian having to go to great lengths to save Sergeant Laureline. Even though this is already out on DVD and no longer in theaters, I would highly recommend to go out and buy the DVD or find somebody who has it and borrow it from them or rent it from the Redbox or any place that you can find to rent a DVD. It really is well worth it. Cara's performance is absolutely amazing, especially with her co-star of Dane, and I can't speak highly enough of their performances together. And I would definitely see this movie again and again and again. It is one of my top 10 movies of all time that I've ever seen. I hope this review helped you decide to go see this movie, and if not, that's fine. Not every movie is for everybody. Keep an eye out for my coming projects, which include a review of Downsizing, as well as a review of the Netflix original series Fuller House Season 3B, which just came out in December of 2017. And I will also be reviewing the Netflix original series Season 2 of Travelers. If you haven't seen either of these shows yet, or if you are debating whether or not you want to see it, feel free to watch out for and listen to those particular reviews. And if you have seen them, feel free to listen to my reviews and let me know down in the comments what you think of my reviews and what your opinion are of the shows. Let me know also down in the comments for this review what you think, and if you've seen the film, what your opinion is of the film and what your favorite part was of the film. Thanks for listening, guys. That was my review of Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and be sure to click that bell icon up in the corner to be notified every single time that I post a new video. Thanks for listening, guys.